I like Life of Pablo, but it definitely isn't like a go-to.
I don't know, for like our high school senior year when that came out, that was really
it was huge. Yeah, it was definitely like known. I just mean like in terms of how much I actually like it. Like
yeah, but then you go back to it. There's a lot of songs that I would not go back to on this project.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the thing. It's not even bad. It's just like
it's just kind of. But to some people, they rank that shit so fucking high on these lists, and it's like, nah.
Sorry. Like, it's like, don't get me wrong, it has iconic songs, but like, it's just the full listen through. It's just not like College Dropout, start to finish. Like
if Graduation and The Life of Pablo were all like on the same level of commercial success, Graduation is by far the better of the two. Like, it doesn't even come close, and the fact that like Graduation starts to get so much shit too.
Oh yeah.
It's just like, nah.
I'll say like the one Yay, that was like good. Like I was like, yeah, that's just good. It's not great.
I don't really like any of his new shit though. Like there's a lot of like even Jesus is King.
No, I didn't listen to, bro. You know me, I'm agnostic, so like I'm not gonna listen to a fucking Christian gospel album. And then people be sending me the songs, and then I'm just like, bro, what is this?
Bro, I wanted to give it a chance so bad because he has the fucking resources to make that shit great. Like I was really hoping for some Kirk Franklin, Marvin Sapp.
No, did you hear the one he did with Kid See Ghost? That was good as fuck, bro. Like
I was hearing positive reviews about it because the first time I heard it, I didn't really do anything for me. But then I was gonna, because I've seen he's got like a whole cartoon that's going with it too. So like maybe this is the next classic, and I'm just not sure.
Nah, the Kid See Ghost was OC because it was so experimental. It was like the Kid Cudi like experimentalism with like the Kanye refinement. So it was such a good mix of like the two styles.
Yeah.
And it was short. But that also fucking helps it not being like, long as fuck. But nah, that killed the Life of Pablo for me. Like it was like, bro, half of these songs really don't need to be on here.
Yeah, it was a lot of workshop songs on there too.
And the fact that he did that shit where it was a live album that he would put songs up and then take them down and shit for a little bit.
Yeah,
I was like, bro, that's a little lazy, bro. Let's be real. Like, it's like, so you're saying like the album wasn't done, bro? Like, and you were just testing it a little bit?
Nah, because he went back so many times and changed it. Like even the version that I had at the time, that it was like that. It was the that one app that we downloaded for just like getting the file version of songs because we didn't want to pay for the. Because I don't think Apple Music was really... No, we didn't want to pay for Apple Music, or we didn't have Apple Music.
I mean, it wasn't even that big back then. Like, we were talking about...
It wasn't as essential...
Maybe Spotify or Amazon Music.
Yeah, it wasn't as essential as it is now.
Yeah. Because I remember it came around in, like, around 2014, 2015.
Yeah.
So.
But even, like, the
So you would have to buy off iTunes or some shit like that.
Even the hidden versions of, like, the one song at the Wave song where Chance is supposed to be on it, but he took that verse off, or there's so many,
a lot of shit like that.
Yeah, he was definitely not content with that album. It definitely wasn't his most concise. Yeah, and I think that's a reason why I don't like that one that much either, because it's too all over the place.
Well, I mean, that's what I love about, like, the fucking album. Like, each album is such a different version from the other one.
Yeah,
but this one was
it's like
just
you could tell he was just, like, creatively frustrated at that point. But, he had songs that was banging. Like, he had songs that was commercial successes.
Bro, the thing that pissed me off, No More Parties in L.A., like, A, he took it off, but B, like... It was like, how did you not ride that out as a single, bro? That was such a good song.
Like, just look at this fucking cover art. Like, I remember we used to clown him so much for that, but it's like...
Nah, it's like, People told me what it meant, and I'm like, even though I know, it still doesn't make it better for me. Like,
what is it? Wait, so what does it mean?
He's struggling between picking family and picking, being a superstar. And it's like, I get that. I get how that's that, but it doesn't fix this for me.
It's just the Google image photo of some white ass.
Like, I'm not gonna... That didn't sell me on that shit. This isn't a fucking concept album, bro.
Like, what's with this text in the back?
It's based off of... I know the artist, like, because someone showed me. the artist that did that, and he does work like this, but also it's kind of better. Like the shit he actually does. Is like
so even this cover art, he based it off an artist.
Oh yeah, and that's what most of them do. Like Hotline Bling, that's based off of an art exhibition piece called it's like Light something, but
okay.
That's how people like figure shit like this out.
Yeah.
Because you gotta remember the people that go into like designing covers or like making music videos or like videographers or like designers, so they're definitely looking at artwork and shit.
Yeah. My Beautiful Dark Twisted
That was
Fantasy.
a fucking epic fucking album, bro.
There's a lot of songs on here too that I cannot stand to listen to, like Power. I can't listen to Power. I might be able to go back to All of the Lights, but there's a lot of songs that got way too, like, it got played over too much that I just can't listen to it. But yeah.
Bruh, there's so much on
There's so
this.
many classics on here too.
No, I know what you mean. Like, nah, because it was such a fucking revolutionary album, man.
Like, even the little interlude that he had leading up to All the Lights, where it was just the guy playing the theme on the piano, was so tough.
Bruh. I remember Runaway was fucking bonkers, bro. I remember I heard that shit when I was a kid. And I was just like, bruh, this song is so beautiful. What the fuck?
Bro, this cover art is fire, bro.
Oh, have you seen, like, it Unblurred and, like, all of them, too? His head on the stick and shit. That was like, bruh, this is beautiful.
One, I'd wear this shit on it. I'd wear it on a shirt.
Oh, yeah. It was so fully realized. Like, that's what was tough about it.
808s and Heartbreaks was a good cover art, too. I really liked the teddy bear theme that he had at the beginning.
It was like his thing, yeah. It's cool.
The College Dropout was probably his hardest cover art, though. This shit was tough.
That was beautiful because it was like, bro, that's what it feels like when you're just struggling in college, bro. Like, that's literally the feel. Like,
but even just like the way it looks, the design.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Into it, yeah. Like, he definitely was an artist in that perspective of just.
Oh, he's definitely an artist. Co-opting other art to make your art is still an artist.
Yeah, like even with cover art, you can tell who pays attention to that shit.
Oh, yeah, or who tries, you know.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who just like.
Just whatever, take a picture and put it on there.
It's like sometimes it works for people, but some.
I mean, yeah, not everybody needs OC artsy shit, you know.
Yeah, but there's a skill in even just having good cover art.
I mean, at the end of the day,
I think what set me off about Ye at the beginning was that the cover art I didn't fuck with the cover art at all.
I got it because I guess he made this in Montana, so this is like that representation of that, like, you know, his mind where it was, but at the same time, it's like
he could do better.
I mean, look at Kids See Ghost cover art, like that's so like it's like that was made in Montana, and I feel that like.
Yeah, nah, this one's a good one too. Kids See Ghosts with it's got the writing on the side. Yeah, nah, I fuck with that one.
But like, you know, it's like I think about like the album art is important because it's like you got to get them to pick up, you know, up the album. Like you're not gonna pick it up if you think it's boring, unless you already know what songs are on there, you know, like. But oh, that's good. But. If you you know you never heard of this artist before, and you know you're in a music store, you're just like browsing Apple Music, like what's gonna draw you? It's the cover.
Yeah, even Yachty, people could say whatever about his music, but like he definitely pays attention to the cover art aspect.
Oh yeah, that's his brand and like you know his aesthetic. I can always respect that.
Lil Yachty's always got some solid cover art, like the Lil Bo.
Yeah.
That's a classic cover art right there.
I mean, even Lil Bo 2 is just like, it's a good expansion on that, like, concept.
Lil Bo 3 is pretty fire, too.
Yeah.
Like, he got his own Carter album cover. Just a baby photo. Like, he definitely pays attention to that shit. This one's a pretty tough flick, too, that he made into a cover art. And it fits the theme.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And it's chill. It's like a chill vibe, you know, to look at.
Yeah. But some people, like, it's just fucking, I don't know. Do what you gotta.
Get it out, rush it.
Yeah. I don't think NBA YoungBoy's spending that much time with his cover art.
It is what it is, you know?
It really is. Because it's like, you know, people are going to listen regardless.
Okay, here's the dude that made the Life of Pablo art. Not this one, but like... So you see, like, the style is there.
Like right here.
Yeah, but like his is way better. Like the shit he generally does is way better than that. Like,
look at him, bro. He's probably sized off that for life.
Oh, that they use his. Yeah. I mean, he's a good artist too.
He inspired Kanye's album. Because even if you didn't like the guy, that's one, like...
Oh, I'm taking it.
Yeah, I'm taking that shit.
I don't give a shit. I'm taking it, bro.
I'm taking it.
Don't take my fucking dude.
I need my clout. I'm not even my clout. I need my respect points.
It's tough, though.
I need my respect. I need my respect for that one. For pulling that one off.
Yeah, bro. His art is just like... It's like... Damn, what this album cover could have been, bro. If y'all, like, put effort into this shit.
Yeah. It worked though. It worked enough. I mean, it got people talking, and then it helped with the album. Like, he's good at that too. Like, he knew what he was doing.
Well, I'm just like, it worked because he's Kanye already.
He knew people were gonna.
Yeah, like you can't pull that shit when you're like starting out. You need yourself a college dropout cover, but hey.
And that's what you love. Oh nah, Kanye be spazzing sometimes about what people think. But I was about to say.
I'm not even saying I think he should go back to doing graduation shit. I just wanted to put that effort in, you know.
Yeah, like if you can go a different route artistically, but you gotta put more effort in.
I didn't even complain about the fucking Yeezus, which was just a fucking disc, dude. Like, you know, but I liked it because it was a minimal cover because it was a minimalist album. So it was like it made sense. It's like artistically it makes sense.
Bro, and do you see how high they put that album now?
Oh, bro, I love the album when it came out, bro.
I never really got into it, and like, you know how people made that like the standard worst Kanye album?
Yeah.
But maybe I need to go back to it because I've been hearing a lot of positive reviews.
It's a matter of perspective because the type of music that he made isn't normal for the United States, but like in other countries it's like normal music. Yeah. So like that's why like people around the world, like, you know, Europeans were eating that shit up. They loved it. They were like, yeah, this is fucking greatness. Like, but you know, here it was just like people were so new. It was just like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah. But it was beautiful because My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was like maximalist. Like, it was like the most production and like the dense and heavy and thematic, and then Jesus was like thin. It was like so bare and stripped back. It was like, dude, this guy's like testing his range of music right now, like, and he's slaying it on both sides. It's so fucking nuts. But yeah, it's like I don't give a shit about the style. Like, you know, I like Graduation, and it's a lot different from College Dropout. But like, you know, whatever. Who cares? You know, you put a lot into it. It was a good. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's like a good album.
Yeah, if the album's good, the cover art really doesn't mean much. It's just a part of the history with it.
It just needs to compliment it, you know?
Yeah.
Have that look.
But you can tell a lot of his attention is going into the other shit now.
Oh my god, yeah.
All the...
I don't even know what this, like, his Christian shit is, or like...
Nah, even just like
Trump
him,
shit,
even just like him,
yeah,
like
office.
him doing too much. Like,
dude,
he's doing way too much. Like, he's trying to, I don't know what he's doing. He's spazzing.
Nah, I felt bad because everybody was like, no, he's not going crazy. He always does, you know, absurd things right before he releases an album. It just means he's gonna. And I'm just like, I think he actually has issues, like, dude. Like,
like you can't look at this and think that he's saying as he's doing it. But that's how the paparazzi used to bully the fuck out of celebrities like around that time.
Oh, just anything in time they did anything like different, they called him crazy.
Bro, they would bully people like Britney Spears to the point of them wanting to kill themselves. And it was just like that was just a normal thing. It would be the wildest fucking titles and shit.
Nah, they just be like, articles. Why do child celebrities always flame out? And it's like, but also, well, we got out of their trash can. We found that, you know, she was pregnant one day. Like, dude, why are you snooping in her fucking trash can?
Nah, they would be invading the fuck out of personal privacy.
Nah, like, I saw this one TMZ where it's like Kanye was mean to me. You know, Kanye being rude to paparazzi, and the video was like.
Hey, good morning, Kanye.
Shut the fuck up.
4 a.m. He came out to take out his trash,
and they're just
like,
fucking there.
Like, hey, Kanye, and he's like, fuck you. And
I'd be
like,
mad as shit too.
Yeah,
like, get the fuck away from me.
Bro, why are you? It was like, I'm trying to take the trash out of my house.
And they really flipped that narrative like he was the asshole in that scenario. But like, get the fuck off my property. You're in my driveway right now at 4 a.m. Like, you could be a killer for all I'm concerned. Like, I'm
much less.
I might have
some other shit, bro. I'm not doing it. This is like, there's nothing like like, I'm not fucking. Nah, I really would. That's what I would be like.
That's when it gets creepy.
I'd just be like, bro, I'm not even doing interesting shit right now. Like, at least, like, wait till I'm doing something
right,
like fun, like shit, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even doing drugs right now in my house, bro. I just woke up to take out the fucking trash, bro. Like, I was sleeping. Like, you want to know what I was fucking doing? I was fucking asleep, bro. Like
and they're so like invested in that. Like, do you want to fucking take a nap with me or something? Like why are you this fucking pressed on what I do?
Like, bruh. Nah, that's why, like, I fuck so heavy with Daft Punk for the mask shit, because I'm just like, I could never stand to be that. Like, if I had a little buzz and like the whole city knew me, that'd be cool. But being like superstar famous, fuck that, bro.
But bro, if somebody recorded a video of Kanye sleeping, how much do you think they can sell that for?
Bro, shit.
Because I feel like that shit would turn around and get memed and then become really profitable. Dude. But it's like, what the fuck is this?
Nah, if you snuck up in his window, took a video of him sleeping, and sent that to TMZ, they would easily pay you like $100,000.
But then it would also be like, who's the one behind this video? Like, we need answers.
Oh, we have to find out who did it. No question.
Like, no way this person is just like imagine if he got that close to the president or something. And just, like, nah, that's like
the White House, bro.
Yeah,
just like
that's a suicide mission right there. Yeah. They're gonna find you.
Nah, you post up in the bushes and you just get a gun to the back of your head. Like, all right, you got like 3 seconds to get the fuck off this long before I blow your fucking brain. Yeah. Bro, but the paparazzi, they be sneaky, bro. They be sneaky. Like, actually, I think it's really that they just have no moral compass. So they just, like, because it's like, honestly, you could stalk anybody if you wanted to, but you're just like, nobody's that shitty of a person to go that far. You know what I mean? Like, if you think about it, if someone went around paying like,
who has the time? Who has the time and energy for that shit?
Yeah, it's like
if I really wanted to do it, I would have to find like something more enjoyable or less time consuming
of a hobby. This is too much, bro. Like sometimes they just be paying people. So like, if you went to a hotel and you leave, they'll go up to the person that owned the hotel and be like, "Can you give us the hallway security footage of everything they did in these times?" And they'll be like, "No," and they'll be like, "Here's $25,000 for it," and they'll be like, "Okay, here." Yeah. It's just like, bro, imagine if someone did that to every place you went, every person you talked to. Like, offered them money to know what you were saying or, like, what you were doing. And it would just be like, dude. Like, you could get anything on anybody. You could get any type of dirt on anybody, but it's like, damn. Imagine being that pressed to actually do that. Like, imagine actually trying to do some shit like that. That'd be maddening, bro.
Yeah.
No, definitely. But, yeah, no, I would definitely want to do the Daft Punk shit of just having the mask, so like, people don't recognize me and shit. Like I said, in your city, you're probably a known legend. Like, whatever. Yeah. Like, but I don't want like, I don't want that level of fame. I don't want the OC fame. Because then you can't even do shit. You can't even have like a Twitter and say like funny. Like, you can't say a joke. Then it's just like, you say a joke. And it can get taken either way. Yeah. It's just like, that was a political statement. Oh, you're insensitive to these. Or, like, you're blah, 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 blah. And, like, obviously you don't want to be that anyway. But it's just like, you can't just say shit to say it anymore, You can't just say whatever. You gotta, like, watch yourself all the time and shit. And it's just like, yeah, being that, oh, my God, that would be fucking annoying. And that's not even getting into, like, the stalkers and death threats and shit you get. Like,
it's so much fucking work.
So much bullshit. No, that would be blowing you. Like, people would be like, I'd devoted my life to you. I waited 5 hours in the cold for you to sign my autograph, and you walked past me. And it's like, bro, I didn't even. How would I know that? How did I like fucking Like, I just want to go home, bro. Like, damn, I signed like 10 autographs already. I'm my hand's tired, dude.
Like that one that Stan song where he's just like spazzing the fuck out. It's like, bro, can I sit down and like have a cup of coffee first?
Yeah, like shit, bro. Like
he really just tried to guilt trip him off the fact that he killed himself over the strength that he didn't get an autograph.
I was just like, bro, like.
But that's really the lengths that some of them take it to.
But I mean, that's the thing. It's like when you're a fan in that situation, I don't know. You gotta write something down to know if I get this pressed, you know, I'm not alright. Like I'm not in a good mental place or some shit. Because like, bruh, like, or like the people, like even that same Stan where he did this shit to basically imitate him and like live his life just like him. Like, you know how that made me uncomfortable if I was a musician and I rapped about shit. And people were, like, trying to live out the shit that I rapped. I would just be like, bro, it's just, like, do your own thing. Like, damn. Like, I'm not trying to tell you how to live, dude. Like, it's just fucking, it's music. Like, enjoy it, but I'm not saying this needs to be your fucking lifestyle.
Yeah.
People be taking shit too seriously, bro. Like, like, you know, we were talking about it, like, you need to be able to take lessons from everything, which includes art, and art has tons of lessons to teach you. But that doesn't mean that you just do everything it tells you explicitly, you know? It's like, apply it to your situation, but like, don't just follow it blindly. Just do whatever the fuck it says, bro.
Yeah.
I guess it's just critical thinking. That blows me when you meet, like, I met some people like that in college, but there were so many obvious, like, fakes in college that would just be, like, drug dealers or, like, you know, be flexing with guns, and it's just, like, bruh, I can tell by the way you talk that you're, like, you know, you're not about this life, bruh. Like, it's like, I'm not either. I'm not even trying to say, like, you know, I'm not gatekeeping. It's just, like, I don't know why you're pressed to do this shit, like. You know, it's like, bro, you were in college, like, why'd you drop out to sell to college kids and, like, impress us, like, you know, I mean, it's cool, he got the car and the money and the gun, and, like, and it's cool when you're a freshman and you're a sophomore and shit, but, like, it's just like, alright, bro, are you gonna, like, move on, or are you just gonna impress the next wave of fucking, you know, underclassmen and shit? And I just feel like those are people who just listen to, like, trap and shit and take it seriously. Like, yeah, that's a fucking lifestyle. It's just like, bro, it's really not a good one. Like, they're not doing it because it's fun, bro. Like, it's not an enjoyable time out. Like,
oh, no. Yeah.
It's not a choice. Like, you know, you don't sell fucking drugs and you don't become a gang member by, like, fucking, because you had other options and you decided to do that instead, like, and that's just fucking desperation.
Man.
I gotta go. All of my stuff's in my bag, so don't call me, I'm out on the road. I'm on a mission, every city I go, I'm selling out shows. Rockin' Givenchy and Prada, I'm wearing all designer clothes. Mixing the highs and the lows.